And the Bulls go through their pregame routine. It's the home of the Clippers here in Los Angeles as 2K Sports presents our action live from the Staples Center. Welcome, folks, and thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us here at 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. And now a quick check of those quick feet.
Well, this is a player who does a lot of things well.
And that dedication also manifests itself on the court, Steve. I mean,
a season survey of league GMs agree. Chris Paul voted the top point guard in the NBA. I don't have a problem with that, Steve. Do you?
Yeah, it's either him or Tony Parker.
Thanks, Doris.
Hey, I think we all knew that the Clippers were good last year, but we really took notice when they rattled off those 17 wins in a row in December. That was a franchise record.
Ball against Rose. Crawford left side. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
17 games in a row they won, and I thought that kind of established the Clippers in the West, put a little fear in the rest of the conference, and gave LA a swagger that
Crawford left side. The feed to Jordan. And the shot is good.
Purely from a size Bulls, but the rumor mill has it that the front office hasn't been happy with how hard he's ridden his top players. Luol Deng missed time last season with a hamstring injury. Joakim Noah came down with plantar fasciitis. Hey, those things happen. And
this year and beyond, will that wear them down? Their guys play too many. If I'm him, I'm looking to move the ball the rest of the quarter because he cannot buy a shot.
Here's Boozer. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. By Paul, off on the layup.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Clutch. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. And it goes. That's good. And while we're thinking about him today,
appreciate you. And now all of a sudden, it brings the team a little bit closer together.
And that one's good. Griffin.
Got a good.
And the dunk by Barnes. And what's your take, guys? Barnes with it. Feeds it to Paul. Passes it to Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Very intelligent game of basketball, Steve, and those two things go hand in hand.
Rose. Good.
Another nice.
Left side Rose. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Even if it's just a two-game series like this one is, and it won't be any easier this year, I don't think either, Clark.
No, it won't. I mean, we can be pretty certain, Kevin, that both of these teams are going to be
lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
Dudley dishes to Barnes. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
A vet who knows where to be defensively. He knocks down shots. I like his game. He's a winning player because he does a lot of little.
By Derrick Rose. Collison off the pick for Mullins. Off the pick. Another one falls for the Clippers.
There's basketball IQ.
Former ACC Player of the Year. Snell. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
The defenders.
Another aspect is that they've had one of the deepest benches in the league the past few years, too.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Clutch in their last time out against the Trailblazers. Boy, was he tremendous.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the...
Looking to get back on track here. Crawford with the steal. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Deng. Griffin. A follow-up flush. And it's averaging 18 points a game. 6 to shoot. And taken away by Paul. Here's Griffin. And he slams it one-handed.
And this sort of Austin
are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Here's Clutch. And he's good on the three ball. Clutch is back to Rose. All alone. It's Chicago with another bucket. Screen by Boozer. They double him with Jordan. There's Rose with the three. Another three for Chicago.
Well, they've been great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And the basket good. 7 points at this point. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
Chicago making a switch here. Muhammad's checked in, and the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Now, presented by Sprint.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports, and we're all set for the halftime report. The Clippers battling hard in this one. The NBA pecking order still being determined. They're looking to get over 500 and to stay there. Blake Griffin's looked locked in so far. We're at halftime, and still, he hasn't missed a shot. It's been a pure shooting exhibition. Good overall, also, though, for the Bulls. They're stroking it from outside, hitting the 3 ball with ease. A tremendous first half for Derrick Rose. High percentage looks in the first half. Amazing work from the field, shooting in the high 60s. That's big-time bucket buy-in. That'll be all for this episode. It's in the books. I'm all
The Sprint halftime report.
Game we've seen from Derrick Rose. He has 17 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean,
Dang and Boozer, they make up the forwards. Derrick Rose is out there with Clutch, and it's Noah in at the 5 spot. Clutch, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You got to do better than that.
Clark, he's not the kind of guy you want to get in the way of.
no, exactly. I mean, he's a hard man to stop coming down the lane, but you've got to have good position.
Back to Rose. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
From the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Well, back to the Chicago Bulls team, you got to give a lot of credit to the culture of defense and effort that Coach Tom Thibodeau
Developed. Is Chicago a championship caliber team? I think they are.
I agree. Here's Clutch. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher. It's opportunities against him, and it fuels their fast break.
Here we go, one-on-one. And finished off by Paul. Tremendous stuff from the guy.
Regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that. You win your division for the first time ever.
Here's Clutch. He's got 13. Back to Rose. There's the 3. Good. Rose has got 5 points now. This all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt. As Steve, they dropped 4 consecutive games, and just like that, we're out of the postseason.
Yeah, injured.
Us leading by 4, and it's Paul penetrating. Terrific design on the pick hook, and he lays it in.
Guys, when you talk about players who live and breathe the game, Chris Paul is right at the top of that list. He has an array of TVs at his house and watches to be legendary. Guys, he's doing everything he can to make that a reality.
He certainly is. Thanks, Doris.
Well, you can see that desire on the court. He's so focused.
He almost got to that shot.
Paul dishes to Crawford from 17 feet out. And a great assist by Paul as that pass to Clutch. Butler on the way. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. On its way from Rose for 2. Again, Chicago from Clutch. Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Kicks it to Dang with a lead. The Bulls keep it alive. Passes it to Clutch. Feeds to Butler. He dishes it to Murphy. Back to Butler. The pass to Clutch. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Green. The offensive rebound. Griffin. And it's blocked by Dang. They retain possession. And they're able to recover. And it's good. All outside. He kicks it to Barnes. Back to Paul. Pass to Barnes. From past the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist. It's Crawford with the drive. No good.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers lead by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Start. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a
Cashing in.
Crawford and Barnes filling out the wings. Blake Griffin down low and DeAndre Jordan. And it's Paul in at the one spot. So that's the lineup on the floor. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Out in his own.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Much as you can on the finish and get your teammates going.
Dang against Barnes. Passes to Clutch. 5 to shoot. Dishes to Rose. Sinks the triple. Rose has got 14 points. Crawford. Clutch the pass to Rose. And it's Chicago scoring again.
He's been working some.
Back to Griffin. Ball outside. Here's the three. That is good.
Taking them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's a problem.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Tom Thibodeau was giving to his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Dang dishes to Rose. Makes the lead pass.
Oh, what a throw down there. Man. Out and make the three. There must be an art to it. If there is, he's the master artist.
Rose passes to Clutch. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
Paul Crawford got a lot of those 4-point plays early in his career, but there's a reason that he's able to convert those, and it's because he.
Griffin with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 4. Paul takes it up with both hands and rips it down. That's some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2.
Paul with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Crawford's shot is good.
Not too many of those shots.
Noah with a screen for Rose. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Rose last season. They played competitive basketball, but up against the Western Conference, they just didn't quite have the same pump. Beat up pretty good out west. Defender a little hesitant to offer.
But in the end, Steve, they were only able to win 11 games out of the 30 they played out of conference.
You know, the Bulls were a team that could win games on grit and toughness, but the West was a lot more talented.
Dang grabs the miss. Dang's got 5 rebounds tonight. In low to Boozer. A stupendous finish in traffic. And trying to free himself up. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Clutch outside Boozer. Rose in the post, defended by Paul. Here's Clutch. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And then Barnes kicks to Griffin. Griffin gets the screen from Barnes. Ring shot on the way. Paul with the bucket. Paul. Dang kicks to Rose. The kick out to Dang. No one near him. Another one falls for Chicago.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Gets it to go.
Really not hard.
Paul passes to Jordan, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 1-point game. He dishes it to Noah. From 7. The shot is off as the Clippers taking it the other way.
If they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. Looking to end the drought. Buries it.
This is the red-hot version of Chris Paul right there.
Chicago's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Rose against Paul. Back to Boozer. Uncovered. Count.
Oh, that is a massive shot.
You know it is. He's stepping right into the spotlight.
This could be a turning point.
Kevin, critical possession here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rose against Paul. Paul gets a screen from Jordan. Paul kicks to Barnes. Off target from downtown.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity. Now that was pretty. That was just a nice-looking reverse jam right there.
Use the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit.
Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question. Kept great awareness and terrific finish.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
And that'll wrap it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan, and thanks for tuning in.
You ended up with 32 points tonight. With that great performance offensively, is there anything different you did to facilitate that?
It was just a matter of staying focused and making shots, really. The way the team was moving the ball around out there was incredible, man. And I just happened to be on the receiving end of a lot of those passes. Sometimes games like this happen, where you just end up being in the right place at the right time for a lot of plays. And tonight was my night. Next time, I'm sure any one of us could put up these points if we keep the ball flying around like we did. You feel me?